with them. Spider Shield is really good, Bandit Axe is really good, Bandit starting with that much strength is really good, the Age of Ancients was really good. The world being unformed is really good. Being shrouded by fog is always fun when you're smoking weed.
Of gray crags.
Gray crags are fun.
Trees,
I like arch trees.
Everlasting dragons.
Everlasting dragons are kind of meh, they got old after a while. Especially that one, I mean look at him, he looks like a gray crag, and he's surrounded by smoke.
And with fire
came weed smoking.
Heat.
Someone deep within the tree started blazing. And the dry tree combusted into a million little flames. And all of the weed stash within the tree was burned all at once. And the massive puff of gaseous smoke crept throughout the land like a creeping horror, getting everyone high. Everyone for 100 generations was very high, and they did nothing with their time, and the world and humanity regressed 1,000 years in that time. And then the bony boy from the darkest depths, Nito, the neatest neat, started burning again, because the previous smoke cloud was too dank. The witch also started burning her smoke too, but it wasn't weed. Gwyn, trying to top everybody, smoked a big blunt vertically and shared it with all 100 of his knights. And the tiny crackhead, so easily forgotten in the alleyway behind Wendy's, found a single crack rock in a dumpster and started burning.
They challenged the dragons.
With all of their smoke, they said, "Dragon, our smoke is better than yours," and they threw a big weed smoke at him, and he started turning into smoke. And the witches, not to be outdone by anybody, burned as much as they could, and they burned a whole rainforest, and even the mushrooms started burning. Nito, not to be outdone by anyone, whose body was pure weed, smoked the entire landscape, and Seath, the naked, straight-edge incel, betrayed his own friends because they never gave him any weed connections, even though there was many burning right behind him.
Thus began
the age of weed every day, and you see the smoke rising up from the land from hundreds of feet above the ground. But soon we will run dry. No one have any more. Please, sir, just a tiny ember, please.
There are only embers.
Only the little embers in the bowl.
But only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen.
And then his bowl started burning all around the edges because only that little bit of tar was left at his bowl. Just a little ring of tar outside of his bowl started burning. And it wasn't enough to get him high. Gold pine resin. You can put this in your bowl and it makes your game crash. Okay, my game crashed.